My name is Brian Gadd. I'm Deputy Chief of Personnel with New Albany Fire Department here in southern Indiana. For years and years, we used a paper system. So if you wanted a day off and you had to come in here, check the calendar, turn a paper in, then you had to wait for your battalion chief to come back, approve the day. It was a lengthy process. So we had issues because a lot of our people live out of the city, so they were having to drive, 20, 30 minutes to schedule a day off.
We are in southern Indiana, about as southern as you can get. We're right on the river across from Louisville, Kentucky, and we cover the city of New Albany with 5 stations, 5 engines, and an aerial and heavy rescue. It was kind of a personal problem that I live about 20 minutes away from the station, and to take a day off could take me some time. So I started looking into other ways that we could do this, and I began demoing several programs and narrowing them down until we ultimately decided that ELADTech was our best fit.
I believe that it's made our scheduling much easier, not only for regular work days, but for PTO time. We use it to track our light duty people, light duty leave requests, staff leave requests. We do everything from vehicle inspections to gear inspections to vehicle accident reports and all that in the forms section. Now everything's done on a tablet, iPhone, or computer. And it's much quicker now. If a guy wants to take some PTO time, he can get on his iPhone, do a request. His battalion chief, whether he's on duty that day or off, he can approve the day. And he knows pretty quick that he's been approved for the day or not.
Originally it was all about the scheduling, and then once we started getting into the forms section and building our own forms to take a lot of the other stuff we did on paper too and put it electronically, and in the reports that we can run to see where all the time's being used at. Just looking at PTO accrual time off or where overtime's being used, or even reports of what guys are doing with the ELADTech system. We have iPads in every unit, and we use those along with the form section to do our daily truck checks, our inventory checks, our fuel logs to manage the fuel on the trucks. And then we can run a report at any time to see what truck is using how much fuel and where that's all going. Definitely saves quite a bit of time. Probably in the fuel savings and the time savings, I think the money is definitely worth what we spend on it.
Firemen inherently, they don't like change. They don't like what's going on right now, and they don't like anything that's not their idea. But I think everybody's, came on board with the ELADTech program. All this is really not a big expense at all, minute compared to a lot of the expenses we're out of as a municipal fire department. I think it's well worth the money spent.